AD has approved KC-1400 collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, man? Hopefully everybody's doing all right tonight. Y'all click the like button, share button, subscribe button. Studio a little under construction. But anywho, I already said it. Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody doing good. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? Test, mic test. Mic, I got new mics. I'm rocking the headset so I can hear myself and tone it down a little bit up in this thing. Sound check, sound check. We good? How we looking? All right, good deal, good deal, good deal. Well, happy Monday, everybody. Y'all know what it is. What's going on, Trav? On our road to 8K, look, something happened with Twitter. So if you usually watch us on Twitter, you will not be able to watch us on Twitter for a while. I ain't paying for that. See, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing the premium. I used to, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what happened. I ain't gonna even try to make no sense out of it neither. So we'll go from there. How you doing, bro? How's your weekend, man?
It was moving. It was moving. It was good. It was
you
good.
You gotta define that. What is moving? What was so moving about it? Y'all share the stream, by the way. Be sure to share the stream. I know a lot of people would tune in from Twitter, but they're gonna have to come to YouTube to watch it. So we got to build up our YouTube. We need y'all to watch us on YouTube and YouTube only. Go ahead, bro. You said moving, huh?
Yeah, man. Went up the valley, went up to the game. Yeah, man, and just working out a lot. A lot of things around the house, you know, with the fam. I mean, just moving, man. I did catch up on some rest. Working, you know, a lot of things going on in this world. You know, keeping a little eye over here, cutting an eye over there, trying to make it all make sense, make it work for me without getting too stressed out, Ken. It's a lot, brother.
Hey, listen, man. The stress ain't gonna help you. I can tell you right now, stress do more harm to you than it will help you.
Oh, for sure. That's why
I've had my little fair share of stress over the past little bit. I spent the entire weekend, my brother, like cleaning up my house, man. I tell you, when you do a little cleaning, you dig deep, you'll find some stuff you ain't even know was in this thing. I'm being honest, man. I tell you, because I went in my guest bedroom, man, and listen, I'll be brief about this, but let's just say, man, if my daughter was my oldest was around, I would have gave her a big hug in a very intense way. Man, that house, man, she left some stuff behind that I'm just now finding, and you know, shame on me. But anyway, nevertheless, man, it was a put all my suits up, man. You know, take your shirts to the cleaners, hang everything up. I redid the room. So
spring cleaning, man.
Man, I spring cleaning, bro, and I spend. I told you, man, I was not gonna waste any more time, man, on projects. I'm still not done. I don't have a chance. I didn't have to worry about traveling so this week, so I'm just like, you know what, man, I'm finna knock out everything, bro. And I tell you, I'm really proud of my progress, man. I sent you the pics, man. All my shoes. Y'all, you know, I ain't gonna put all my business out there, but y'all know I love LeBron, but I am a Jordan. I love Jordan before LeBron, so I'm a sneakerhead. Y'all know I rocks my J's, man. But I got a lot of pair over here, a lot of pair over there to each side of me. You won't be able to see it. And what I did is the wall that everybody usually sees on the stream, man, it's now my little sitting area, man. I'm now in front of the window. I moved my desk around up in this thing, made up a little bit more room. I'm able to work out in my little office space, man. I feel good, man. And I think I vacuumed every crevice of the house. God, dog, bro, did Denver just take off on OKC? Like it was just like a 2-point game when I turned it on. But anyway, so man, I had a, you know how it be, man. You travel a lot and you wound up clothes get to stacking up every which way, man. So I had to get organized, clean everything, throw some stuff away, man. I had 4 big bags of donation clothes and shoes and all that good stuff, man. So
yeah,
that was pretty much my weekend, man. And I'm still working. I still haven't got to my little table, man, my little bar table yet. I'm gonna get there though. I'm getting there, bro.
And let me also start off by referencing this, man. First of all, good evening, Tiger Nation. Glad you guys are able to join us tonight, Monday night for the live show, KC-1400 Media Group. We appreciate you taking the time to rock with us. You know who that is on the other side. There's a guy go by the name of the main man, King Clark. And shout out to all you guys. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. What up, KT Dub, Greg the Great?
Yeah.
You know, fam, man, we appreciate y'all rocking.
Hey, Fred, I saw that. Shout out to Lindsey Hunter, by the way. I had to troll him a little bit, TD. He had to go on there. He was attacking LeBron on there on Facebook. So I enjoy, you know, I don't take that too serious no more. I've learned that
well, yeah,
Brother Seeley too, because Brother Seeley, we're gonna bring him back up, man, soon, and have him talk about. He sent out some stuff to me today, just in relation to being able to have just a layered conversation that's not based off of my opinion, trying to shove my opinion down your throat.
right.
A lot of people don't talk, and then we got a lot coming down the pipe this week, man. A lot coming down the pipe this week. A lot that I do want to talk about. We will not be able to talk about everything tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and say this too, and I'm gonna shut up and let you finish your spiel. I do want to touch on the young brother who lost his life at Southern with the hazing incident, but I don't want to just breeze past that. I think I'm gonna move that to Wednesday, TD.
Well,
because what I want to do is I do want to invite some of our brother Trent out there. I know he'll cue some other Divine Nine fraternity brothers as well as sorority sisters to just kind of use that opportunity to have some just some healthy dialogue about the situation. Very, very troubling, sad situation. And I had a good friend of mine called me over the weekend, TD, and just kind of just say, hey man, there may be an opportunity for you to talk about that, talking about the sensitivity behind it when it comes to like Greek organizations being insured, all kinds of stuff, man. So there's a lot of dialogue. Brother KT Dub and I talked briefly today. He touched on some stuff as well. And but that'll be Wednesday. We'll move that to Wednesday. But go ahead, bro. We're gonna talk a little basketball today and little NIL stuff, and we'll go from there. Go ahead.
Well, that basically was my next point. I was gonna say prayers to Caleb Williams, his family, Southern family. I know we fight on the field, but we're a family HBCU space. We share that passion and love together. So I know their family, his internal family, along with his extended family, his school, especially the fraternity, going through some things right now, man, and they're just add on to all the other stuff that that's going on that we having to learn to fight against and deal with and overcome. Also to one of my favorite artists, as a group, man, brother Dwayne.
Man. Tony
done it again, man. I bought his solo album. Time waiting for no man. I ain't realized the gentleman was 64 years old. But hey, man, you got to get it right. We procrastinate on a lot of stuff, but man, sometimes it's good to go ahead and put things in perspective because you never know when it'll be your last time. to address say anything to anyone, man. So shout out to those brothers and their families. You know, man, and we praying for the best. The worst is happening.
So. Yeah, man. UMC. It's been a day, man. Not to open this show up with death. I did see that, Dub. I sent that screenshot, man. It was a tough situation. I know the helicopter from UMC had an accident, had a crash today. I think, man. It was some fatalities over there. So, man, prayers to the family and all that good stuff, man.
I think it was 3 involved in that crash.
Yeah, 3. Did all three pass?
I'm not. I know it popped up on my message. I didn't read it all the way through.
Yeah, I saw. I did see I saw it on Facebook, and I just kind of. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Not that I will, but I was saying like this, bro. Every time I get on Facebook, man, it's like a funeral home. I ain't jiving. I'm not tripping when I say that either, though, man. I'm telling you, it was like I'm like, goodness gracious, man. So I kind of just got off, I phased out a little bit, and just and I can't take it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I try to limit it. I really tried to limit social media. I watched sports now. I just watch it to enjoy it now. Yeah, all 3 are deceased. Man, that's tough, man. Sorry to hear about that, bro. But anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Prayers up. But I want to have the conversation though about your brother. We said Brother Caleb Williams, his name.
Yes, Wilson.
So Caleb Wilson, right? And like I said, I'm not going. I want to talk about that. What's going on, Mr. Shaw?
What's the shout? What's going on, brother?
I got to go get that shirt, man.
Man, we appreciate the shirt. We appreciate the shirt, brother.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I do want to have dialogue about that, man. I know a lot of hazing incidents, not a lot, but it happens, man. And it's unfortunate. The details are just absolutely insane when you get down to it. Insane. Just there's no easy way to put it in. I think sometimes if we like to not have dialogue and talk about certain things because you kind of want it to go away, but you have to keep in mind that the family who's affected by that, along with the band members as well, other students and friends, they don't get to just walk away from it and act like it didn't happen. Let's just not talk about it and close my eyes and not deal with it and pretend like it didn't happen and maybe it'll go away. That's not how it works, So, but I did wanted to offer up an opportunity because, I do know that this is also another opportunity for people who want to crap on fraternities and sororities to now say, aha, see, I told you so. But it's not really about that either. But just wanted to offer up an opportunity for some dialogue. And we'll move that to Wednesday. So, Brother Trent, if you tuned in, and KT Dub, all of my Greek frat brothers, and I can't say frat brothers, but how do you say that? Fraternities and sorority representatives, if you want to come up and have that conversation. If you cannot control the process, do not do it. That's a great way of putting that, Jared. Jared. I agree. I don't understand the process. I'm not in a fraternity, so that's why I disqualify myself from that. But I am capable of having dialogue and understanding how that goes and whatnot from some of the conversations I've had. But anyway, I do want to do this. Let's change the mood a little bit. I want to send some congratulatory out to my girl, man. But before we do that, man, we got some winners in the SWAC that we got another player of the year, TD, and she go by TD as well. So hang tight for a quick second.
From Jackson State, Tia Dilworth.
All right, so listen, man. Hey, listen, congratulations to my girl TD3. One player
I rock those
as well as well. I'm pretty sure you do. Goodness gracious, man! Didn't we just have an explosion? Goodness gracious, they just snapped. Anyway, but congratulations to Tia Dilworth. Player of the year, women's basketball, man. I remember at the beginning of the season when I first got a chance to go check out practice, TD, and take a look at this roster. I called it, man. I ain't gonna say I called that she was gonna be player of the year, but I said that she was gonna be special. And she has definitely lived up to that. She led the league in scoring. Didn't have the best game against Mississippi Valley. I'll let you speak to that because I know you got a chance to go to that game. But just want to spend some time right now just giving her flowers and just congratulating her on being the player of the year as well as the newcomer of the year. She is a brand representative of a brand ambassador of KC-1400. And, man, we're so proud of you, Tiya. And, man, we're looking forward to her going into the SWAC tournament, man, and wreaking havoc. Bring us a championship, man. Bring us another consecutive SWAC tournament championship. And we're going to go in there. I know Coach Margaret Richards and our staff is, look, if we're going to win it, TD, we're going to need TD to win that thing. You feel what I'm saying? What do we want? TD. What's that?
2 points.
3.
3.
Oh,
we need 3, right? Okay, we need 3.
Yes, indeed, man. No, man, but I'll let you speak to it, man. But congratulations to Tiya. We're so proud of her, man. She represented the brand and the block tremendously this year, and we're looking forward to her having a great tournament. Give us your thoughts on her season, brother.
Yeah, Ken. Let me go ahead. Let me do this too. I will definitely speak on her if you don't mind here. I see Mr. Shaw out here. Mr. Shaw again, man. I appreciate you having lunch with me. We appreciate the dope shirts that you allow us to have. So thank you so much. KT Dove, Ken Clark, and myself, man. We appreciate it. So thank you for all you do for for the city and for the school. I go by and visit them at 410 Pascagoula Street, Robert Street from Jackson State, and for all your apparel that you may need, Jackson State, anything else, Divine 9. Go by and check out Mr. Shaw, Mr. Richard Shaw. So thank you, sir, for the support. So Ken, I would like to say, first of all, man, all the young ladies on that team, basketball, I guess, is one of those sports, Ken, that it's a team sport. However, it also individual. Would you say that?
Hell yeah, it's individual too. It's way more individual than football, because you only get to play 5-on-5.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me give a shout out to her teammates first, who also assisted her in, becoming the player of the year and newcomer of the year. Shout out to her. Shout out to her teammates. Shout out to her head coach, her coaches, coaching staff, even shout out to Coach DP, man. You was at the beginning of this thing. Shout out to you, Coach DP, wherever you may be, man. You helped put that thing together.
Yeah, definitely had a great hand in assembling this roster. And he and I had several conversations about Tiya. That's who I spoke with directly when getting to know every player on the roster, because he had a lot of recruiting and was able to really help Coach Richards and the rest of the staff assemble a really good team. So go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you gotta give credit where credit is due, regardless of what the situation is, and I don't know what that was, but shout out to Coach DP, man. And I know he used to talk a lot. He used to come up on the screen. Matter of fact, he been up several times. He was talking about this team and this play. Remember, I asked him. I said, Coach, how we gonna win with a bunch of guards? He said, hey, man, we're gonna do it. But not come to find out, we got some bigs too. But congratulations to the newcomer of the year and player of the year, Tia Dilworth, TD3. She's very deserving of it. Man, I'm proud of these young ladies, Ken, because as we stated many times before, the expectation was none, and to finish, what they finished second? I think we ended up finishing second.
No,
fourth.
We finished fourth.
Yeah, still, So
we were right there in the running for it, but we
right.
That game on Saturday kind of hurt us a little. Not kind of, they did. Go ahead.
It did. So again, man, congratulations to the young lady. She balled out. I know she had a couple high double-digit games this season. Not sure where she goes from here. I think she's a senior.
Yep, this is last year.
It's the last year.
Yep.
So very deserving. We appreciate her bringing her talents here, and they all, looking at the interview that Corey C did with them on Tiger Talk TV with the lady basketball team. I love give Cole Richards and, the staff a lot of credit for coming in, man. So it was a team effort in her winning what she did. But just like that, she win, her teams win because, hey, it took a team effort. So congratulations to Leah once again. We appreciate you bringing your talent, lending your talent here at Jackson State. Hey, and it's not over. The run, it starts tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get there. I also want to congratulate her. She did win first team all SWAC, and that's obviously, you win player of the year, you probably gonna get on the all SWAC team, and we're proud of her. She did her thing, man. So
we see some tricky stuff in football.
I'm gonna get to it. We seen some tricky stuff in basketball too. So when we get to the men's side of it, I got a little rant to go on because I just think the SWAC we gotta be better, man, when it comes to postseason awards, and we have to acknowledge basketball for the way the game is played, the positions, and all of that, man. You can't just put together a freaking all SWAC team just full of guards, bro. Like, the game ain't played just full of guards. I know it's a guard-driven league. Pick a damn guard, man. Pick a couple of guards who were the best of the guard group, and the others they just don't make the first team. It should be position-based. You know what I'm saying? At least if you're going to do 3 guards and 2 bigs, cool, right? If you're gonna do 2 guards and 3 bigs, cool. However you want to do it, but let's make it make sense. And you'll see what I mean. But congratulations to all of the the postseason all SWAC team. Not gonna go through the rest of them. I know Alicia Wilson, Alabama A&M, the big four. She's pretty solid. Kayla Walker, I don't remember. I don't really know much about. I know Destiny Brown at Alcorn. But those Bulldogs, Tigers, and Braves got to go to their own show to get the highlight on their own athletes. So, but congratulations to them for making the first team. And we'll move on to the second team real quick. Don't know none of them. So congratulations to all the second team players. So, again, we shout out Tia Dilworth for being really the best in the league, bro, when it comes to women's basketball. Now, when we go into the tournament is coming up. We play on Thursday, TD. We play against Grambling. So we finished 4th, and we play against Grambling. Tough out. We got to show up to play. And then we put ourselves in a situation where we're going to be in the southern bracket. So it's not going to be easy, man. The bracket you really kind of wanted to be in was the other one, but I'll take it. I like our chances. If you go in there and play ball, we go do what we need to do. You get past Grambling and, see what FAMU versus Valley. Valley played ball on Saturday. They played like they wanted it. They played like they knew they were playing to get in the tournament. So you got to doff your hat off to those ladies. They were hustling. They were going after every single rebound. I was so frustrated watching that game, though. It was extremely frustrating to watch. I just got to be honest with you. It was extremely frustrating to watch that game because you know me, man. I'm big on hustle and all that good stuff, man. And not saying that we weren't hustling. It was just basic stuff that we just seemed that I don't know if we just underestimated them, just took them lightly. What's your thoughts, man? You were there.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's it seems as if it was one of those things. The tournament was coming up. We pretty much knew we were in there. We beaten Valley countless of times, and even of course beat them this year on our floor with Coach Richards. And so, although Valley had been on like a 2 or 3 game winning streak,
2 games, yep.
Yeah, they, I thought we still. I guess it was almost like it's Valley, so we're gonna go and do our thing, We're gonna punch them in the mouth. They're not gonna really fight back, and this what it's gonna be. Nevertheless, Valley threw the first punch and never stopped swinging.
Nope. Jumped on us and went wild on us.
I mean, I you know what, Ken? I don't even think we ever took the lead. If we did, it was once or twice. And here they have Valley has a young lady named Maxie, number 0.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that young lady is on, but she's up there. I'm talking about she's on a basketball high, man. I mean, she's very intense. She's very animated. The refs had to pull her to the side a couple of times to calm her down, Ken. I mean, she's and so she was getting it was like she was getting in a lot of our players' head. I mean, some of the decision that probably was made on our team was questionable, which probably led to some of the it probably led to some of the things that she had over. hey, Greg the Great, man. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, she had the whole box.
TD, what I was witnessing was somebody that was like, man, they were playing with house money and they had something to play for.
Right.
No, they weren't playing with house money. I take that back. They were playing for their life. And they were playing for a berth to go to Atlanta. Because if they lose this season, you know, it potentially could be over. You know, they had to watch to see what was happening. I just feel like overall, I feel like we didn't match their intensity.
We did not. We
didn't match their intensity. I'm for crying out loud, man. We have to listen. To the guards. Ooh. Love y'all, but y'all gotta take care of the basketball, bro. Man, it drives me nuts, man. The unforced turnovers, unnecessary turnovers, and I know Coach Richards be losing it. You see us, I better go crazy on the sideline. It make you want to pull your hair out. I can't understand the turnovers, man. It doesn't make sense. It absolutely need to box out. Now with that, I would say you also have to put you got to put your beef in the game. You know what I'm saying? When you got some junkyard dogs that's growling and taking your bone from you, man, you gotta go get your Rottweilers, man. You put your Rottweiler over there and he go there and he get out on one of them and then you remove him out the fight and go back with the, you know.
So Ken, I said it. I decided I was sitting just say the south side of Valley Court, you know, to the right. I kind of try to sit away from other people, being that, you know, I wasn't feeling bad or anything, but I still didn't know what the deal was. So I kind of sat by myself, attempted to. And so from where I'm sitting, I'm watching us getting killed in the paint. I'm talking about second, third, sometimes fourth chances.
Not only that, but also TD, help side defense, like they said, it wasn't there. Somebody get beat off the dribble. You expecting your big back there to come and step up and nothing.
Hey man, I finally just one time just yelled out, "Hey, put your big in. Can you put Esco in? Number 35. Just put it in the game." And Ken, it was a situation where I don't know, you know. But everybody, you know, most of the JSU fans sit behind the bench right there because the way Valley, you know, stadium is. I mean, you right there on the team. I mean, and so everybody was hollering for Esco pretty much the majority of the game. But we didn't see her till like maybe 9 minutes left in the second. And when she came in, when she got in the game, Ken, all that easy scoring, they got the lead on us on second, third chances and being able to score in the paint easy. There was no aggressive defense there. But I will say, once Esco got in for those couple of minutes that she was there, man, she grabbed rebound, she blocked shot, and she scored points. And about maybe a few minutes later, she was on the bench. I don't know what the deal was, man, but we got beat in the paint for sure. And then, you know, once they opened up 3-point shots and everything else for everybody, plus, like I said, they was playing with a lot of aggression. The fans that was there for Valley, man, they was excited. You know they got that announcer who does a lot of antics and make a lot of noises and boom, 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 boom. You know, he was doing. I mean,
they got to do something, bro. If I was if I had to be in Itabena, I'd be making a whole lot of screaming and hollering noises too. So shit, I can't even be mad at them for it, bro.
I mean, it was there, man. I mean, we turnovers. Like you said, a lot of them was just unforced. I know we got to play better. We got to play better in this tournament, Ken, or is one and done.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I know we were missing one of our 3-point threats. Barrett
was out. Barretti.
Yaka, yeah, she was out.
Not sure why. I'm not really sure. I know she posted today that she was in Atlanta, so I expect her to be on the court on Thursday. So we should be all right. We should be good to go.
Right.
But keep going. You got it.
So that pretty much all I had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know you was there. We chopped it up a little bit after the fact, and a little bit more animated through our communication. I won't say everything on the screen because you know.
And another thing I will say that I observed, but I noticed this a lot even during the season. It seems like sometimes when a player gets hot, they get pulled. You know, I know sometimes you play certain players for defense, certain players for offense, certain player for certain situations. But again, maybe it's a new age basketball that I'm not used to because, Ken, I remember, I guess, back in the days when you were playing and I seen a lot of basketball, you know, even in the NBA today, your player got a hot hand, man. I mean, you get the ball to him, you know, and you let them shoot, you let them drive, you let them score. You force bigs and stuff to get out. There was a lot of changing going on. So I'm not sure if were they able to just really get together. The moment I thought that they was going to get it together, and knowing the Win Valley would be like, okay, well, hey, they coming back, man. Those girl kept playing, kept shooting, you know, wide open threes. They was ball rotation.
They played like their season was on the line.
They're on fire, right?
And they had an extra motivation because they playing against Jackson State. They at home, it's their crowd, their gym, and they defended home court. And we in games like that, you got to go up there and beat them. Some of these games you cannot, you just can't look at the records because you know they're gonna fight like their life depends on it, and you got to respect it. And we didn't match their energy and intensity. It's a lot of things we can point to. I think we had kind of, you know, mailed it in a little bit, and we was comfortable with going into the tournament. We thought we were just going to beat them by showing up.
Right.
And punched us in the mouth. Like you said, they kept hitting us and hitting us. Stop hitting me. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. But when you get and it was the same way with the men's game, TD. When you get to the men's game. Now, look, we were able to scratch and claw and steal a game. Even though we had, now the men were the only ones that actually had something that they could have played or lost. It really wouldn't have mattered. We still would have locked in the number 2 seed, and that wasn't changing. But you don't want to go into the tournament with a loss. You don't want to back into the tournament. Kind of want to go in with your momentum. I do like the fact that Barretti is coming back. So Rob J said that one of their fans said that when it's JSU, that's Valley Super Bowl. I mean, that's with everything. But all due respect to Valley, I mean, that's like that in everything when it comes to Valley. But the men they fought. I mean, they shot lights out from the 3-point line. TD. They averaged 4 or 5 3-pointers a game, and they had like 13, 14 things against us. And that, you know, we were able to pull away. Huge shout out to Big Shannon, man, had another big double, 24 and 11. That's the type of numbers I wanted to see from him all year. He looked like he's in a really good groove going into the tournament. And I'm excited, man. Thoughts on the men?
I don't know. I looked up. We had 66 points. But man, that was a tough foul game as well.
It was. We were killing them in the paint.
Like you said, you know, Shannon was doing his. Shannon has come on the last five, six games.
Yes,
Shout out to him. Very well deserving. Matter of fact, he had 24 points this game. We're gonna.
We were. Let's see. Romeo had 21. He was 21-6. Shannon had 24. Nobody else scored in double digits. Deshaun had 9. He was 2 for 14. McMillan 2 for 4. Man, that's a rough game, bro.
Yeah, it
14 turnovers.
Hey, that's why I said when I looked up, we had 66. Where they came from, I don't know.
Hey, the bigs, man. Our bigs. Romeo could have had more than that. He was 1 for 6 from the free throw line, which is uncharacteristic of him. But we basically dominated them in the paint. They didn't have nothing for our size, and we took advantage of it. Once in the paint was 46 to their 22.
And Ken, another thing, man, bro, I'm telling you, man, we had some in air ball, man. We could have got freaking flyer mileage. bro. I mean, we could hit the broad side of a barn from 3-point. Even when sometimes they came. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, the objective is to win, and I'm gonna go back to the women here in just a second because I do want to make sure we do something. And that is, I know we're saying what we're saying, but I do want to go back to and I want to show some love to Coach Margaret Richards because her first year, hell of a year, bro. We didn't finish how we wanted to. I know she'd be the first to admit that. But can we show her some love, man? First year coming in the way that she did. She assembled this team in May. Think about that.
She has nothing.
She had nothing.
No reason at all.
The 2 players that we did wind up keeping, at least tried to. It was 3 initially, and then that 3 evaporated into nothing.
Right.
And to open the season up 15-14. 13-5 in the conference. I thought we would finish 14-4. Honestly, I did, but it's okay. Going into the tournament, man, hell of a job, Coach Richards, man, and her staff. She is doing a good job in recruiting thus far. We got some dogs that we looking to want to see Hunter work on handling the ball and pressure. Hunter, who is Hunter? Ariana Hunter's no longer with us.
You probably talking about I hope they talking about me. They probably talking about me, maybe.
We ain't got no Hunter. I'm just saying. But I mean, let's give her a grade, man. The regular season's over, man. And given the circumstances, 15-14. A hell of a year. Now it's not what we were used to because obviously under Coach Reed, who had a tumultuous year. She won a couple of games in the tournament, lost today to Temple. Wish her well and all the best over in Charlotte. But to come in and my goodness. Did he say Kiwi on? Oh, okay. You're talking about Hunt.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, okay, my bad. My mistake. Talking about Hunt. Okay, my mistake. Somebody say B. Hunt men. B. I see a lot of B's. B plus.
I'm gonna give her a B. I'm gonna give her a B plus, man. I'm gonna give her a high B. I mean,
Okay.
Shoot, I don't know, man. If you factor in what you got, and then to lose a coach at the beginning of the season too, I might even flirt with an A, man. I'm serious. No, I am so serious. I mean, and I grade hard. I think that Valley game probably, kind of messing up some people giving it an ace, maybe lost a couple points. But I do it. You know what? I'm gonna do an A minus, man.
I like that. I like that. Said we would have been an A, but we lost the Valley.
I know.
A minus easy. So listen.
I give an A minus.
I'm 100% with you, TD. I'm going A minus. Now I'm gonna explain basically what you guys are saying. I listen. We signed 9 of her players to NIL deals. Had a lot of conversations with her and her staff. Had nothing. The cupboard was bare. Had to recruit in ways, very strategic ways to recruit. And let me just say this, man, to go and get Tia Dilworth winning the Player of the Year and the Newcomer of the Year in Coach Margaret Rich's first season, to get her from a D2, Kentucky State. I'm sorry, man. I mean, listen, I know she lost to Valley, but I think that TD winning that postseason award, to me, man, just kind of evaporated that loss a little bit for me, kind of canceled it out for me. Now, I know there was some opportunities. Yes, sir. Yes, absolutely it is.
And not to mention, man, she won at the beginning of the season, she won one of her road games.
Listen, I'm gonna say it like this right here, TD. We're in 4th place right now, but she beat Alabama A&M. She beat her former school, who is in the 3rd place right now, who's celebrated. They're celebrating Coach Don Thornton Brown. Don Brown Thornton. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. Apologize for that to Brother Thornton. I don't want to get that wrong. But I want to say this, though. To beat a former school, pressure situation, only had one time. Number 2, she beat this number 2 team. She split with them. Defended home court. We lost to Texas Southern in Houston. We beat Texas Southern in Jackson. Okay. The few players that were part of the program from the previous staff, none of them played any minutes for her. Not 1 minute. So basically, it's a makeshift roster. Like you said, to still go through a season where you're playing, and she was able to make some things happen. I'm with you, and anytime you're grading a coach, you can look at in-game decisions, lineups, situational basketball. Man, there was some times where she looked like, the best coach in the whole entire league, and then there was times you say, man, why did we do that?
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's fair.
It's
but
fair.
Given the circumstances, given the situation, if the trajectory is indicative of what's to come, look out. We'll be back to where we once were and what we're used to. Because let me say this too. We got the best AD in the game, wholeheartedly believes in her, going to support her in every single way.
That's right.
We're going to continue to support her through NIL efforts. And listen, I'm paying attention to what she's been able to recruit thus far. And I'm bringing in some freshmen, bringing in some JUCO, and she's going to hit that portal as well. And she's going to lose 9 players off of this team. So she's going to be back to square one again. But let me say this too. I got another player that's on this roster that she was able to grab and her staff was able to get. And I think it's going to be a star.
You started changing the guard last Saturday.
I'm going to say it again. Her name is
You started changing the guard.
Tiya Kelsey.
She played a lot of minutes.
Listen to me, family. Tiya Kelsey is going to be a SWAC star. We keep her. We gotta keep her in the front. We gotta keep her. She's a young freshman. I love her. I love her game. I like Miss Ariana Durrell. You know what I mean? I like them. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now. Said another rebuild coming. We gotta reload. We don't rebuild. We reload. Aqua, what? Come on now. Well, I know what you mean. Brother C. Lee, Brother Ken TD, after the last home game, seeing I talked to Dilworth father, and he gave Coach a lot of props and credit for him. Hey man, that's what I'm saying. Thank you for this comment. Thank you for this comment. I know. Look, man, I know basketball, bro. This is perfect. This is perfect. Tiger Nation are undefeated. This is a perfect comment. Get in the weight room. Once you get in that weight room, strength and conditioning, she's gonna get a little stronger. Get her confidence is there. She got that Memphis swagger. Shout out to Memphis. Shout out to that North. She got that swagger though. Now you can tell TDC plays within the system, but as coach began to trust her, hey man, she started letting it hang. Go ahead and speak to what you saw, because I know you. I know what you're saying now. Come on, talk to me.
Excuse me, y'all forgive me. But when I mentioned, I knew you was going. I was speaking on the changing, the changing of the guard.
Yeah.
I noticed, Kelsey, she always get minutes, but these minutes seems to be a little more, a little different. It's just watching the coaching, the mistake, and there was some time. Although she does have confidence, there was time within the offense she seemed unsure. That's why those minutes matter to her, because she's going to be important, in the stretch for her to come out to this tournament, and knowing that she has a strong possibility of being the face of this women's basketball team next year. So I saw how Coach Richard used her a little different on Saturday, and the coaching and the sideline watching and the passing, very selective shots. So I think I agree with you. Tierney is going to be a star. I think she's definitely going to work on her game, and they see what it takes to win. Now they know they have Tiger Nation behind it, and they know what it means when they say Jackson State fans show up and show out. When you got the Fanatics on the road, we got KC-1400 media at every game, and basketball game, and on some road games too. I mean, we there for support. So now they got something to build on. So like you said, they're not I'm like you, kid. We're not rebuilding, man. We're reloading. However, we got a 6-shooter, man. We shot up 5, so we got to put 5 more bullets back up in that thing.
Hey,
we got to reload strong because we did
rebuild. We rebuild this season because
we did. I'm saying,
we had to lay a
coming up
foundation
this season, right? I'm talking about this season coming up. We're not rebuilding.
We reload.
Sure.
We definitely reload, and we gonna
roll. But the guns by empty now. It's out,
Hey, empty the clip in Atlanta.
Right.
Shoot every bullet you got. Don't come. You come back with bullets. You know what our coaches tell me? He's always talked to us about cognitive dissonance. You never want to leave and say, "Man, I wish I would have." Leave it all out on the court, and that's what I saw from Valley Girls on Saturday.
For sure,
I saw them go out there and say, "Look, man, I'm gonna give it everything I got because I might not get another chance to do this again." So now you one and done. You play with that same fire and urgency, and you go out there and you make it happen. I look, we beat Grambling once already. Let's go do it again.
Right.
Let's go do it again. We have Diaka back on the court because Diaka had a big game against Grambling. And let's go do it again. Just that simple. But I do want to do this. So I'm with you. A-. A plus, A-. It depends on who's judging, who's grading. I gave my grade. I stand with it. I think she had a hell of a year given the circumstances, man.
Hey, and let's say this one. Let me say the one little thing, Tia, before we move on. That Coach Richard and her staff know that we appreciate them. What an excellent job they did. A coaching staff, man. I mean, they really work together. And here's the thing about the comment that Coach Brother C. Lee made about Talia's dad. Giving Coach Richard his prop. Not only that, each one of those players gave Coach Richard her flowers. And how the tweaking of their game happened through her and her coaching staff on the Tiger Talks interviews.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons a lot of them said that they chose Jackson State is because they talk basketball and Coach Richards talk real basketball with them from the door and what her expectations were of them, what she wanted them to do, and what she foresee them doing. And even with them maybe not, totally agreeing, they bought into it like, okay, well, that's a plan. And they said when they got here, she executed everything that she had to say to them. So she was transparent. She was very upfront with them, and she was very real, and she stuck to her word. So that would in itself, give her credibility and shows the love and passion that she had for her basketball team, the young ladies and the coaching staff, man. So again, good shout out to Coach Richards and her staff, man. I did have my template with the coach's name. Want to give them props as well. But
Coach Howard, Coach Hope, and Coach Richardson. My mind going blank too. To you.
yeah,
I can get you the whole. But let me do this though. I'm gonna get to that question. I'll come back to that. I do want to say this though. That's a good question, Ian. Do you think the late? No, I think that we had some moments where it looked like we played up to our potential, and then we had some moments where teams game plan for us. It's a lot more film. When teams get film on you, they know your star is Tia Dilworth. If you stop 3, you're gonna create some problems. But that's where Massanet comes into play. We need Massanet to have a big game. We need our guards. We need Cotton to have a big game. Take care of the basketball. You can't turn the ball over and just give it away. Like that's just how. Look, I mean that. Like we have what we need to go into this tournament and win, but we just got to go in. I think we got the right leadership. We got the right coach that knows how to win, know how to put them in the right situations, and we just got to go make it happen, man. That's my thoughts on it. I get where you're going with it, because I asked that question to myself, like, okay, but then when I saw us come back and play against Prairie View and play against Texas Southern, that answered my question. Coach Katrina. I couldn't think of Katrina's last name. What's Katrina's last name? Forgive me, she's gonna jump on me too. But I knew Coach Howard, Coach Hope, Coach Pat Richardson, and Coach Katrina. What's her last name? Might put that in the chat for me. So, I'm sorry, Katrina. I'm sorry, baby. But no, defense wins games, man. We got to play. We got to win, man. We got to take care of the ball. We got to make those baskets, man. We get under the paint. Katrina Howard. Both of them Howard? Okay. All right. Bad. Coach Howard and Coach Howard. Good deal. But no, man, we got to go play ball, man. It's one and done. Like I said, A- for the season. Let's move on to the men real quick. I do want to give them their shine. And let's jump into another congratulations. We got the best freshman in the game. No surprise here. Dorian McMillan, freshman of the year. Congratulations to Dorian.
what was it?
I finally hooked up my thing, by the way. I catch you off guard, bro.
Yeah, what was that? What did he do?
Did you hear it? That's just a hand clap. That's all it was.
Oh, okay. Go.
Hey, but no, man, Dorian McMillan, man, great season. Really good season for him. Not a surprise here, freshman of the year. Somebody asked the question, how does he be freshman of the year and not be on first or second team? I'll get to that. We only had one other player make all SWAC, and that was Big Shannon. Shannon, no one on the first. But this is the problem I have, TD. Take a look at this team. No, it's actually it's a Rodecaster Pro. That I bought one for my own studio. Just a duo. It's the same one that we use for Tiger Talk, but I got a smaller version of that one. So look at this all SWAC first team. Y'all see something wrong with this? How you get all guards, bro? So all guards.
But it says it's starting to be a guard lead, so I guess SWAC's
that's the SWAC being the SWAC once again, man. Lazy voting. This is trash, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care if all 5 of these guards had great years. Put a few. If you want to go heavy on the guards, bro, then you take 3 of them, put them on first team, and you take 2 of them. Because I could tell you who's averaging what. Who got the least amount of points? Sterling Young. He's obviously going to be on there because Sterling won the Player of the Year. I think Amar Knox averaging in Southern. So the kid Tanaja Petway, they won 4 games. Move him to the second team, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trey Thomas, I get Trey Thomas second team, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think the best player on the Bethune-Cookman team is Daniel Ruzan, the mid-range killer. I would move Ruzan to first team, right? And I would move Taylor. It's just my thoughts. I get it. I understand. It's a guard-driven league, and you put Big Shannon on first team.
For real.
I mean, you got literally, you only get out of 10 actual spots for first and second team when it comes to the men, you only give 3 of the bigs a spot. So you give 7 guards, 2 forwards, 1 center. I get it too. You're right. I was thinking the same thing. Hell, they could have put. I get his. That's why I said you could go 3 guards, 2 and. But that's the SWAC for you. Once again. But anyway, I don't want to rain on Shannon's parade. Congratulations to Big Shannon. He was first team all SWAC last year. He won second team this year. What was his stats last year? Somebody tell me. Let's do a little research real quick, bro. If y'all don't mind. I'm gonna go check this out. Let me take a look real quick. I want to take a look at this because I think he was averaging like 10 points a game last year, and he was first team all SWAC, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone. Feel free to correct the brother if he's wrong. Ain't got no problem with it. So you get the individual stats, right? Shannon right now is averaging 10. He's averaging right at 11 points a game right now, TD. Him and Romeo both had 28 blocks on the season. Shannon played 30 games. Started all 30 of them.
I'll tell you what, you spoke on it, but I'll say this briefly on that. Romeo is a different player once he get upset. He's that center and that nastiness that you definitely want to see out of your center. And when he get a chance to jam, he use every last ounce of his weight to take it to the rack.
I like that.
And he makes some crisp pass. But you have to poke the bear a lot of time with him.
Sad the second seed team in the league didn't have a first team. That's my point, Mo. Shannon should have been on first team. But let's just look at it real quick. What's the deal with Deshaun? What's the deal with Deshaun Ruffin? They said he didn't play enough games, huh? And then are we talking SWAC games or are we talking? What's the rule, Travis? Is there if you're out there, can you enlighten us a little bit on the rules when it comes to Deshaun? Because TD, when you look at the stats, bro, Deshaun averaged 15 points a game. He played in 21 games. He started 21 games. He averaged 15. Shannon averaged 11. Jamie Mitchell averaged 11. Dorian McMillan averaged 10. So it was 10-8, 10-6, 10-4, 10-3. So we have 5 players that average double digits. What other team in the league got 5 players that's averaging double digits? I mean, maybe there's some others. I don't know. I'm just asking that question because I don't know. But I don't know. 75% total. So it doesn't matter when it comes to non-conference. Interesting. It's interesting.
Huh?
I said the fact that it doesn't matter when it comes to anyway, let's do this, man.
And you know what, kid? And I'll say this. Our point guards, our shooting guards for sure. We're gonna need them in the tournament, man. Because
I'm gonna talk about we gotta talk about the hold tight on the tournament because I got some I definitely want to. TD, you spot on, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little leery of this route that we gotta go. We gotta go the Florida route. And we had good success against Bethune-Cookman, but Bethune-Cookman looks like a team that's gonna be a tough out in the tournament. FAMU, we lost to twice in the season. But before we even do that, since we have the record up here, we all know that he played 65%. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense now. Understanding the rules. So it's 75% total of all the games played. All right. let's give Mo his grade, man. He locked up the number 2 seed. He got 5 players in. Number 1, we got Roche, we got Deshaun back healthy. So started the year off, TD, with an unhealthy. He was healthy. We eased him back into the league play, right? Basically, he went into a non-conference slate and did not. We played 13 games in the non-conference slate, TD, and did not win any of them. 0-13. And we knew that. He did a really tough schedule, but in conference play, 14-4. We took the number 1 team. We lost to them in overtime by 2 points. Freshman of the year, best big in the league, number 2 seed, 5 in double digits, 8-1 home record. Talk to me. You want me to go first?
I go. I give it to you. I'm gonna have to agree with JTV on this one, man. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with B-.
Okay.
And that's strong, and I'll tell you why. Of course, we're in his 3rd year. We definitely finished second. Freshman. I mean, he did really good recruiting. We got the number 1 player in the state. We got some really good freshmen in. So he's building up to definitely where he wants to be, or definitely where we need to be to make even stronger runs next season. We blew some leads. We had a couple of attitude issues at times here and there. Our big men came in, they came on late. We have an extremely talented team. And I think we lacked a little aggression at times.
I like that, Travis. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. I mean, keep breaking it down, bro.
Like I said, I think we lacked a little aggression at times. We didn't keep our feet on. We gave up a lot of double-digit leads this season. But I think we're moving in the right direction. That's why I would say, a B-, because I think at times, man, we really should have ran some teams out the gym.
Yeah.
With the centers that we have as they came along, both of them stayed. From what I can see, we lost no one to injury on the ladies or the men's side. It was a significant value. So we got those shooters. We had some young spring hopping out the gym freshmen on the team.
Yeah,
that contribute very well. It's coming together. It's slowly coming together, and I think it will. I mean, maybe we'll definitely hit the peak that we're looking for in this tournament. But overall, I think Coach Mo Williams and his coaching staff did a good job. Coming in on their 3rd year, finishing number 2, probably easily finish number 1 if sometimes we got a little more hustle, a little more attitude, good attitude out of some of the players. Sometimes, man, you just have to. I know. Sometimes you just have to show people your dominant side. Sometimes you have to show some people just.
Like in the words of Kendrick Lamar, sometimes you got to pop out and show.
Yeah, sometimes you got to pop out and show them. And I think a lot of the time, man, that the best moment that I can speak of that I'm trying to display right now, Ken, a picture I'm trying to paint, is the last home game we had when who was that? Was it Kivion fighting over the loose ball and neither one of them wanted to give up the ball?
Oh, that was McMillan.
McMillan, okay, McMillan. Okay, I know it's a guard.
Shannon said, "You better not let that go."
That attitude right there.
Don't let it go.
The attitude right there, man, if you push that on through the regular season, man, I wouldn't be surprised we didn't finish number 1. I mean, so, but again, we're trending in the right direction. Unfortunately, I think we're losing both of our centers. So I'm sure, but then I'm telling you something. I was pretty cool with what I've seen with Ebo. I think he has had a lot of potential. So he got a little playing time. So they bring someone else in with Ebo and so up the middle. Beating Texas Southern was huge for me. Yeah, I mean we had some great wins, Mo, for sure. That's a great win, but man, that's a talented roster over there.
It is. You can see that by looking at the points that were sold too, man.
Right, but like I said,
that were scored. Keep going. I'm gonna jump in as soon as you stop.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty much good with it. I just wanted to say, a little more aggression. We definitely got to hit the open jump shots. We missed a few easy shots that was wide open. Make sure we handle the ball because a lot of games we had costly turnovers.
Yeah,
the point guard position, sometimes throwing the ball to somebody that wasn't even there. So overall, man, like I said, I give Coach Mo B-, and then not sliding Coach because I appreciate what he's doing. He's doing a good job now. And he said he's getting his roster the way that he wants it. So let's see if it does it all gel together for him in the tournament, and we can go make a pretty good run. And then B.O.
What up, baby?
Sure, man.
Man, listen, I'm with you, TD. Give me a B-. I'm okay with that. I think a B-, just simply, not B-, B+. I'm gonna go B+.
Okay.
I know that Coach scheduled. He scheduled out of conference extremely difficult on purpose to make. He made budget, made some money. Starting the season off though, TD, without your best guard, one of your top players that you've been looking to get in. Yes, this is year 3, but he went the entire year without basically Romeo Mansell and Deshaun Ruffin last season. So it's kind of a tough situation to be in. You get Romeo back on his 5th year with a red shirt, add with Shannon. And I feel like, TD, we finally just found our groove, though. I still think we're trying to figure out our identity. As you said that Deshaun, trying to get him worked into the flow of things. We did go take some major injuries, though. The injuries matter. Tatum's going to be a really good player for us. Tatum in there, as well as we lost our manimal, Dylan Cannaville, man, in street clothes right now. That was another enforcer from the inside of the paint. You know what I mean? That allowed him to mix things up with Romeo and Shannon on the court. So beating Texas Southern was also very impressive. Like I said, at 8-1, we did protect home. We just weren't there, man, the first part of the year. 0-13 on the road. Tatum would not. Listen to this. Look at this, bro. Just telling y'all right now, one of our best players is not even playing the game right now. So making that decision, TD, listen to this, making the decision to move Jamie Mitchell to the bench, having him move to be 6 man has been very well for him because he coming in firing that thing. You're able to, you make the decision to start Romeo. I do like I prefer Deshaun on the ball personally. I like the lineup when he bring in Hoover and with McMillan and if it was up to me, I would probably start McMillan, Tatum. I mean, this is just no knock to Kevion. This is just me. If I wanted to mix and shake some things up, I'm putting them 2 freshmen, them 2 big guys, and I'm put Deshaun. But Deshaun obviously don't want to be on the ball like that. You see what I'm saying? So you need Kevion. Kevion is very important to what we do. How Kevion plays, believe it or not, y'all, is going to be how far we go in the tournament. Can we get a Kevion that we need him to take care of the basketball? We need him to make his free throws. We need him to get us in the offense. And I think I know we do like to play inside out, but I don't think Deshaun's going to play. This is what I do like, TD. I like the fact that he had his bad game before the tournament. That means he's going to light the damn tournament up, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. And usually when he have a bad game, he comes back. It's when he have a good game that you got to worry about the next game. You feel what I'm saying? Because remember, he had the 30-point game, came back, couldn't throw a damn rock inside of a barn. You see what I'm saying? It just happens. Now going into Atlanta, going into the tournament, now your big-time players are going to show up. But when it comes to Coach Mo, I mean, looking at we had some bright spots. We had some down spots. Go through your injuries. How do you adjust? How do you determine? Look, man, 14-4 in SWAC plays, locking up the number 2 seed and losing only by 2 points in overtime to the number 1 seed of the tournament. Hey, man, I like it. That means we're right there. TD, we're a couple of games away from being the number 1 seed. And
exactly.
There you go. So with that, why not an A? Well, that speaks to some of the things that we did see. Some of the
lost leads
made. Yeah, lost leads and stuff like that. So I'm cool with a B+. But listen, we go into the tournament with some serious momentum, and now we look at the men. We actually take on let's talk about the tournament route. We actually going to play on Wednesday. The men play on Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Game number 4. We will take on the winner of FAMU Prairie View. Prairie View got in that thing, TD. They creeped in that thing to the end. So Prairie View can get hot.
Man, that little point guard they got, that's small fellow on the court. But you talking about heart? You talking about leadership? That dude, they young man make you respect to win this game. So, yeah, only thing about it, I hope maybe maybe they got more players somewhere, stashed somewhere else that was hurt or something, man. I don't know if half of they gonna go with 7 players, kid.
Man,
7 to 9 players they had.
Let me say this, TD. Usually when you get in tournament or playoff time basketball, most coaches trim down their rotation.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway. But let me say this, man. Coach Tamika Reed went into the tournament, the number 12 seed, won 2 games, knocked off a big-time team. And tournament play is one and done. You go out there, see, this FAMU team is guard-driven. They rely on the 3-ball. You and I both know that 3-ball can get cold every now and again, bro. You don't want to go in there and listen. Everybody's playing on a neutral court. Everybody's playing on the same goal. So nobody has any advantage over anybody when it comes to the rims and all that good stuff. You got to go out there and make it. Travis, we right where we want to be. Right where we want to be. Alcorn, Bethune-Cookman. Hey, man, that's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good game. And I like our chances, man. I really do.
So we kick off tomorrow?
It kicks off tomorrow. Tomorrow, the first game for the men on tomorrow is going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got Grambling versus Alabama A&M. And then you got at 8:30 p.m., you got FAMU taking on Prairie View. All of these games are on ESPN Plus.
Excellent. I don't think – did we address that with the ladies? They start tomorrow. Well, but our girls –
Yeah, ladies start tomorrow. So FAMU is at 11 a.m. You got Bethune-Cookman versus Prairie View. And then you got at 5:30, you got FAMU versus Mississippi Valley. I'm going to be tuned in to all these games, man. I'm going to watch them all. And if you're going over to Atlanta, man, enjoy. SWAC get a chance to go over to Atlanta. It's going to be fun, man. I know Travis and the rest of them will be over there. And I'm going to see how far we go, man. And I'm going to be looking, see if I need to make a trip. But we'll see how that goes.
All in all, really good basketball season for men and women.
Yeah.
Pretty special for, again, all the stuff that we talked about dealing with Coach Richards. She definitely did her thing. We do see Coach Williams, Coach Mo, what do you prefer? We do see his improvement from he and his coaching staff year by year. So, man, we trending in the right direction. I mean, we hadn't, we're not going backwards. We're not going super fast, but we trending in motion. And that's how you want to do, is keep making an inch, 3 inches, then make a couple feet and keep moving in the right direction. And eventually you get to your destination. And as you continue to get better, you get faster. So shout out to both of the team. We're praying for them. We're wishing them luck.
Hey, I like it. Stan Goff said B+. They finished second in regular season. They exceeded their preseason. That's a great point, Stan. Hey, look, the link is open. I just dropped it in the chat. If you want to come up and give your thoughts on the men and women's basketball, other than the chat, feel free to click that link and join us. We're more than happy to have you on. While we're doing that, though, and see if anyone's going to come up, click the link. We are still hunting for new signups, man. Monumental day for us. We finally delved into the track program. Excited about that, TD. But we are looking to have 50 new signups in the month of March. It is March the 10th. March the 11th tomorrow. If you haven't signed up, please click that link. www.KC-1400collective.com. We are on our road to 400 signups. Yes, we are. It's going to be exciting. And while we're here, though, man, let's go ahead and get into it real quick. We want to introduce one of our latest brand ambassadors that we add to the collective. We have the most outstanding field performer of the year, TD. We got the great, legendary, I call him legendary, LaDamian Rowell, man. I want to welcome LaDamian to the brand. Welcome him to the collective.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, man, I got to say this too, by the way. This ain't new, TD. I've actually been having this thing for actually over a month in my behind. That just goes to show you how much traveling I've done and how lazy I've been, because I've had this thing sitting here for forever. I just ain't hooked it up. And finally, I can make a little sound. Let me see what all we got on anything. Got some crickets. A little mute. Anyway, all right, we good with that. Every time you make a bull jive point, I'm gonna play that on you. All right, I'm done, man.
Man,
I've had this thing for a minute, man, and I really haven't done it. But I got a new microphone. That's what I'm only wearing headphones tonight just so I could hear it. Yeah, man. But
man, you sitting up playing with that thing like that dude that Valuable playing for. Man, that dude was playing that one thing. Somebody shoot the ball. He hitting it before the time. He's excited to have his machine on.
Hey, man, I'm gonna say it again. Listen. I'm just now hooking it up, so we're gonna make it work. I got a big old flag too, man. TD. I don't know what I'm gonna do with. I got a D I love flag. I'm gonna get a little creative with it. I hadn't figured out what I'm gonna do with the background just yet. Right now, it's just just blinds and curtains behind me. So we'll see how they go. But no, we want to welcome LaDamian Rowell. We have signed. We got 7 track athletes that we've signed, and I'm only going to talk about 2 tonight. We talk about LaDamian, one of the best on Coach Thorne's track team. He's UC SWAC champion. One of the great long jumper, triple jumper. He got hops, in other words, man, and excited for him to. He really wanted to be a part of the brand. Really wanted to represent, man, and proud to be a part of the Jackson State track program. And we're excited to add him to the brand, man. So welcome, LaDamian, and we're gonna do some great things together, man.
Oh man, definitely welcome to the brand. I'm happy for Coach Thorne. He got him some players, some athletes out there, man. You know, Coach Thorne, great guy.
It's over on the floor
as well, man. So
see, ask what I did with my rug, TD. So when you open my office up, you're gonna see the KC-1400 logo, and you're gonna see my JSU logo. I got a JSU rug too. I didn't buy it though, so don't mess with my guy. You know, it was
somebody from Matt.
Yeah, don't he ain't sell it to me. So it was a favor because we was able to do some stuff for him. But But yeah, man.
Hey, Matt. Hey, I talked to Matt. I told Matt you owe me one for trying to kick me with that ball down at Alabama State.
Hey man, I like it, bro. I'm probably gonna do something with it. I don't know, man. I ain't in no hurry. Like Doug was saying, man. It was I bet you that rug is nice, man. That's good stuff, man. Matt does a good job, man. If you got a logo, hit up Matt Noel on Twitter, man, and he'll do a rug for you. He definitely will. But our next athlete, man, 8-time. She's an 8-time medalist and a 5-time SWAC champion. You got Lillian Trey Dudley, my dog right there, man. She represented the KC-1400 media brand last season, and we're excited to have her in the fray as well, man. So
is she a senior this year?
This her last go round, man, and she's really good, man. She does her thing.
Yeah, she won what? She won gold the first time we met her up in Houston, right?
Yep. She's SWAC champion then, won it again. She's always doing her thing. We're gonna introduce 5 more on Wednesday. But stay tuned. If you're not following us on social media, follow us on Twitter at KC-1400 MG and KC-1400 Collective without the E on Twitter. And then on Instagram, follow us KC-1400 MG and KC-1400 Collective. And you'll see the posts. So they have been introduced via social media. So didn't want to put the others up here just yet because I do want to give them opportunity to get their social media shine on. So y'all make sure when y'all see these posts, man, y'all go show love, man. Go support them, follow them. Make sure you follow them and let them know how proud of you are of them and to encourage them to continue to do great work, man. So we're excited to welcome Trey again to the brand, man. Let's give her a round of applause.
Man, I thought you were playing your machine. Trey, our girl, man.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it.
Do it again, man. Congratulations to her.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, man, click the link, join the collective. Things kind of slowed down a little bit, man. TD, but I'll do this since we nobody came up, but I'll do this. This is why NIL is so important, y'all. Let's have a conversation real quick. We got a few minutes left. I'm gonna just tell y'all, man. Look, man, these P5 schools, these P4 schools, they playing a different ball game than we playing. So if you haven't signed them, you thought about it, just think about that now. And say, I ain't really rocking with them. They playing a different game, TD. So this just came out. So y'all do know that the P4, with this revenue sharing situation, and I'm gonna read through this because I wanted to have some dialogue about this, bro. So the University of Georgia put out their model and how they're going to do it. They got $20 million in revenue sharing, and with their model, they will distribute $15 million that is going to their football program to pay their athletes. This is unbelievable, man. 15% is going to go to men's basketball, 5% is going to go to women's basketball, and the other 5% is going to go towards the remainder sports, the rest of the sports. Now let's break this down real quick. We just talking about signing up so we can do something. We opted in, so there will be some form of this coming from our university. Not sure what that'll look like, but we still
you gotta get your tickets.
Man, we gotta do everything we can do more than get your tickets. You gotta yes, indeed. But let's talk about it real quick. All right, the University of Georgia will distribute funds to athletes according to the following breakdown. Listen to this. Football is 75% of revenue sharing pool, approximately $13.5 to $17.4 million is going to go to the football program. Men's basketball, 15%, women's basketball, 5%, all the other sports, 5%. All right, so $2.5 million will also be allocated for creating scholarships. Based on these figures and percentage breakdowns, football players will receive an average of $150K to $165K per athlete, and that's of the eligible 105 student athletes that will be on the roster. Now, you ask yourself, a lot of money, bro. That's football. Basketball, players will receive an average of $215,000, bro. That's per athlete with 15 eligible athletes. And athletes in all other sports will receive significantly less, averaging around right about $4,400 per month.
That's all.
They're gonna go where the money's at, bro. You know, I am thinking about Title IX. I'm thinking about lawsuits, all that. So no, these are averages. Actual distribution will be likely varying significantly among athletes within each sport. As one source indicates, a few players per team will receive significantly higher than the average, while many will get much less. Revenue sharing will begin in the 2025-2026 academic year and will be in addition to NIL compensation and athletic scholarships athletes already receive. So they can still get NIL bread, bro. But this is like a base salary, dog. So when you got time, kid, check out the new Brandon Center. Woo! Hey, Michelle, let's go to it right now. So you want to send that to me? Let's check that out real quick. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Shoot me a link, man. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not tripping over here. Is it the brand trade? Yeah, it gotta be because it's March the 10th. Damn. Okay. All right, let's do it. So Travis just mentioned, let's do this real quick, TD. I just want to put in, we just talking, man. I mean, because I know sometimes we get numb, we get tired of listening to the same stuff. I'm just telling you that. So LSU Athletics launches the brand to promote student athletes. Holy smoke. The platform to transform. Welcome to LSU. Welcome to your future. Welcome to the brand. Just jump in and whenever you get ready to. I'm just looking, bro. It says the brand will provide student athletes with brand building opportunities with specific intentions of letting students maximize off NIL and become better professionals in future careers. LSU is known nationally for producing icons on and off the field. They named a bunch of people. The brand headquarters will be located on the south side of Tiger Stadium, newly renovated 3rd floor. Let's see if I can play this, bro. I don't want no volume, though. I'm going to play it without the music. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Question is what are we going to do? So even though there's revenue sharing, TD, you got a deep dive into it. Okay. Yeah, this is just a hype video. I'm good on this. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'll take a look, man, and see what I can pull from it, and then bring it back to it. The purpose of the conversation, man, is really just to talk about where we are from an NIL standpoint. Y'all see what we're up against. We will have something. I'm excited to sit down with AD and obviously have him back come on and talk about, I guess, the NIL infrastructure that we would have in place. And this is a conversation that we want to have. I know that we're working. I know Malone is working on a NIL workshop coming up in April. Looking forward to attending that. LSU clearly understands the math of sports. Absolutely. Well, the big schools are gonna always do. But you know what I was saying, TD? I said they're gonna make sure that there's never another there's never another Travis Hunter to ever exist again. Well, a Power 5, type athlete, a 5-star athlete, shuns a P4 program and go to an HBCU.
Well,
not to discourage. This is really encouraging though, because here's the thing: whether you want to deal with it or not deal with it, it's here and it's here to stay. So we're already kind of ahead of the game when it comes to what we're doing. I don't want to poo-poo and act like we're not doing some phenomenal stuff. We are, man. To have over 350 signed up into our collective and being able to take care of. We are now officially, listen to this, y'all, we had 30 athletes. Actually more than that when you factor in women's basketball for this calendar, for this school year. For the school year, TD, we over 38 athletes that we've signed. 38.
That's what's
Give
up.
yourselves a round of applause. We're celebrating tonight. I'm serious, man. Listen, I gotta look. I was talking to Doug about this earlier today. If you ain't gonna toot my horn, I guess I have to toot it myself. When it comes to not me, when I say that, I mean like the brand itself. We have in the past 2 years, and it's on record, we have poured $250,000 through this platform back into Jack State athletics. That's unbelievable, man. That's unbelievable. Past 2.5 years or so, 2 years, 2 calendar years. And that's just with what we've done. It ain't got nothing to do with all the stuff that's going on. We're still trying to do more. We want to do more. And we that's why we kind of moved away from the initiatives and said, let's do this and focus on the student athletes, because that's what's going to happen. What you don't want to see is the portal opens up again. And this is unfortunately how it works for us. We move off of emotion, TD. We move off emotions as a people. Right now, things seem to be stable. Let your favorite player jump in that portal at the end of April. What happened? What had happened was, and again, while we sit still and we just watch and we be stable and we say, okay, things are what they are. Look at that. 6-figure salaries for players. A lot won't make that after college careers are over. That's the other part that they're not talking about, TD, is this high. It's going to be a high. You remember you did this. You said this, TD, when you come on the show. You asked a question 2 years ago. Remember you talked about the high of Deion Sanders' era. And we was getting so much dopamine. We was doped up off the prime time, right? Then TC takes over. And it's like, are we going to be able to reach that level again to make people that weren't your casual, that was interested, are we going to be able to pull them back in or keep them interested? And then we had that red out, Bethune-Cookman, and you know what I'm saying? And we didn't win. And then we came back and won the national championship. So now it's like, okay. And what it feels like for some, TD, is like that was the end of the chapter for us. Like that was the end of the book. Like, man, whew, we won the natty. But the only problem is, bro, everybody gunning for you now, and you got to try to do it again. Every year it starts over. And I think what happens is that it is hard to keep casuals. But go ahead, jump on it.
Well, the only thing I'll say real quick, and I'll let you, carry on. To go on what you just said, yes, a lot of fans, a lot of us, wiping our brows and we pumping our chests and beating on our chest for winning, for what Coach TC and the staff has done over the last 2 years. We're going 74 and then ultimately win the national championship, the HBCU national championship. And so we're breathing a sign of relief, and now we want to point and say, okay, well, what wasn't done back then is being done now or has been done. And so, again, we go back into settling mode. It's like what dust does, when there's no wind blowing. But the point I'm making is I'm so thankful that those gentlemen over on 1400 Lynch Street, that's in the Walter Payton Center, that's in their offices, that's on those football field, is not allowing the dust to settle.
Not at all.
So they're going to start to win and get the storm to go on again about what's going on. So they're not going to settle just for that, for the one that championship. Coach and GM, Coach O said, we want to dominate and have a dynasty. That's the aim. That's the goal. Let I'm glad that they have the fire and they're burning to keep us warm, to keep us abreast, to keep us, moving in the right direction, not just settling. When you do that and you carry yourself in the right, you carry yourself upright and with pride, and you take pride in your program, and you have a respectable program, and people that follow, that follow you. We get to talk about this NIL, an opportunity, start to present itself. You never know who's watching. People are always watching, and people are making the decision a lot of time depending on the way you handle things, the way you carry yourself in certain situations. So I'm glad that they still have the right frame of mind to keep stirring up stuff. I mean, I watched the interview that you did with Cam. They have some players over there. So
yeah, they do, man.
Shout out to Coach Taylor, man. Again, much respect to he and Coach O. I don't want to get into naming the whole coaching staff, man, but we appreciate you guys, and they got to keep us going, man. And we can continue to push the collective. We want people to sign up. We want people to buy season tickets, which is part of what has something to do with part of the stuff with the revenue sharing and stuff that's being talked about. Again, man, of course, they in a different, they're in a different world, man, when it comes down to those NIL situations for when you talk about the P4, P5 schools. But what's being done with this platform in the NIL, man, we making strides on this level, and that's what we got to do. We just got to keep, churning, keep pushing, and let's not lose the energy and sight on what's going on because we're settling.
Yeah, well said, bro. Very well said. I'll try to culminate everything you just said. Make sure you guys go to Tiger Talk TV, man. Had a great time talking to this young brother. I think this young brother is going to be a great Robert McDaniel fill-in. Say replacement.
That was his own
type of player. Yeah. I've seen him, just seeing him practice and seeing him do what he do. Tell you now, man, he's gonna be a stud. He's gonna be a baller, man. Look for number 15 in that nickel. I think he ran 15. That's what he's practicing in. I don't know what number he's officially gonna wear, but go check out that interview, man. I had a great time talking to him, man. He talked that talk too. It was fun. That was fun, did he? But yeah, grab your season tickets, y'all. 601-354-6021 or 979-0845. Let's get our season tickets, man. I last time we talked about it, I think I ain't talking about Vegas. Vegas is gonna continue to push, and Vegas, we buying up all of Vegas right now. But we got to go get our season tickets too. Don't forget to take care of home before we go spend all that money and go broke at slot machines on the strip or whatever else you do. But anyway, all ticket packages, of course, come with the $10 donation as TD was talking about. But as he stated, it goes toward the boom and enhance the NIL infrastructure for Division of Athletics. And some exciting times are coming. Not to make light of it, or to try to act as if the sky is falling. It's not. Do you know when to meet, man? You talking? That's gonna be a while, bro. That's gonna be a long. That's gonna be a while. Yeah, he talking summer, fall, early fall, bro. Something like that. You got a ways to go, bro. We've been done played a few games by the time that thing close up. You on mute, TD. You on mute, bro. You on mute, TD.
I mean, that was funny.
I missed everything you said. I know it was a joke or two up in there. Come on.
Yeah, but it's gone, man. JTV, you still gonna need your season passes, bro. We still gonna need the support, bro.
He said he's trying to be ready. Hey, I got you, bro. So basically, we know you're going to Vegas. It's gonna be a good time, man. But let's get your season tickets, y'all. Please get your season ticket. We're trying to hit 10,000, man. Y'all saw the video, AD out there working, man, and ticket off. Shout out to Vaughn and the crew. We got to keep pushing, man. We got to keep pushing. We know that number will go up, and then we'll do the same cycle. We repeat. Why y'all taking tickets off sale so early?
Yeah. Tickets are on sale till July 31st.
We numb right now, dude. We don't hear nothing. Like our ears don't work. Man, we gotta. I'm telling you, bro. We gotta shake some things up, man. But no, in the NIL space, man, it's not a thing that's gonna go away. That's actually revenue sharing. That's something that eventually. But let me touch on this too, TD. You see that 105? That 105 is going to have some trickle down because normally, they a lot of these schools would bury players away through walk-ons and through. This is a hard number, and I think they're going to continue to try to fight that. They'll get creative with it in some type of way. I don't know if it'll be academic, but according to them, they only have 105 eligible athletes that'll be able to go. So what a lot of schools were doing, TD, was using an NIL program to like subsidize scholarships. Some of these players are going to be, they'll use this money for the 105 and then use the NIL for the extras. Because they're going to find a way, man. You already know that. They're not. We say a hard 105, but it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But again, let me say this too, though. Just because they paying them don't mean they're going to be good. They still only get the shot from the same crop of athletes that's available. So it's not like anything is changing. What's changing is that there's a lot of money they're being forced to pay athletes their worth, which is great because the schools are making a boatload of money off the backs of the athletes. So the athletes are getting their fair share of revenue based off of the money that's being generated. I'm all for that. I said, hell, I need to start. Well, I ain't gonna say what I said. I said I need looking for some more kids, man. Try to invest in me a son or something, man. I need to.
Boy, by the time that young man become relevant,
I'd be 60.
You don't want to see no football stage. Be like,
hey, Tina, that's my retirement. Mess around with Trump and Elon and them shit. Ain't nobody gonna have no retirement. Ain't gonna be no wipe everything out, bro. Hey, man, you got to have some type of contingency plan. Look, if you got a son right now, put a son and a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Put them in sports. It pays. Tell you, man.
Fine, yes.
Hey, but look, man, hey, the Hooper's getting paid, though. The Hooper's getting paid, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need to look, man. I need to invest in hey, I was talking about that today. I was laughing with Doug. I said, man. I said, your ship does say I'm being funny, y'all. I'm not serious. I'm gonna put my little one in softball, in soccer, or whatever. We're gonna find a way to get me NIL money some kind of way. I gotta go train them. But now, shout out to the athletes, man, for being able to get paid. So if you got athletes that's in sports, man, continue to invest in them. Hey, it's a lot of money, a lot of opportunities to get paid out here now. That wasn't out there at one point in time. But nah, bro, I'm not trying to be that dude. You know how you got a little 8-year-old and they got their daddy like their daddy look like their granddaddy. No, I'm
then you getting offended with somebody ask you how your grandkid is.
Hey man, listen.
Hey, man, this is my son. Like, okay, gotcha.
Nah, but this is crazy though, man. I'm interested to see how this thing. I'm gonna stay on top of it, man. I am. I'm gonna stay on top of it. But look, man, best of luck and invest in the sun. It's a joke, y'all. I tried several times and failed miserably. God ain't giving no. I'm a girl dad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look. They got softball. They got. I tried to put my daughter in volleyball, man. She tall too, man. I got a tall daughter, man. My 16-year-old over at Germantown, man. I went to academy and bought a volleyball and everything, bro. She wanted to dance. I was like, man, I bought you the ball. I'm like, you ain't trying. She was like, yeah. My mama like, well, she just wanted to dance. I'm like, He want to dance.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, you know, when you in certain situation, man, it be some of the parents don't want their kids, you know, doing certain things. I guess sometimes for the look that it
Look, I'm done, y'all. I ain't having no more. Not that I know of. I don't know. I'm out the game, family. I'm out the game. He ain't gonna be one of them daddies with the list. Hey, look, ain't no knock to the old daddies out here, bro. So, no, with all due respect, I'm being funny. So don't get all sensitive in the comment section. Yes, indeed, man. But no, man. Listen, we'll be like I said, we'll be back, brother. C. Lee, I'm gonna have you jump up here on Wednesday as well, man. We'll have we're just gonna have a family conversation, man, on Wednesday. Definitely want to invite all my Divine Nine folks come on up, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's have a conversation about that, and we'll go from there. But no, man, going into this to the tournament, let's wish our ladies best of luck. Our ladies will be playing on Thursday, 5:30 p.m., taking on Grambling. Let's go get that one. So if you're in the Atlanta area, I know that the Atlanta chapter going to pull up. They're going to be deep up in there, bro. And I know some others are going to be traveling over to Atlanta. So if you're heading over to Atlanta, Georgia, safe travels, man. Whether you're driving or flying, wishing you all the traveling grace to the team. I know most of the teams are there, and they're getting comfortable, man. But the men play on Wednesday.
Take your pom-pom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, Ken, I know it's time about time for us to dip, man. But I do want to get your quick opinion on this, if you care to have one.
About 10 minutes left. Go ahead.
Go ahead and give me your take on the departure of Eddie George from TSU.
Ooh, man, that was a good one, bro. It appeared that Eddie. So Tennessee State is dealing with, like all HBCUs, man, dealing with some obviously financial strengths, like we all are. They're in the Tennessee system. And I was looking at the AD, I think it was the AD or the president, the interim, and he was talking about something that they declined on. I think they declined to play in the Southern Heritage Classic. But that was a blow to Tennessee State, bro. It's late in the game. I didn't think they had a really good recruiting cycle, and Coach Eddie George has been on the incline at Tennessee State. He's done well. Losing Draylon Ellis, we saw him down at the Legacy Bowl, as well as Brother Dean, the wide receiver, and some other players and whatnot. He looked happy. He looked real happy. I saw him. He took some photos for Bowling Green. So Eddie George takes the job to become the head coach for the Bowling Green, whatever their mascot is. And that's tough, man. He interviewed for I think it was the Chicago Bears job. Was that the Chicago Bears job he interviewed for?
It was.
Yeah. So we knew he was in the hunt. He was hunting. He knew he had his name out there. But he goes back to Ohio where he played football. Obviously, Ohio State won the Heisman. He's only like 2 hours away from his home, from his college. Playing in I think that's the what? The MAC? Conference is Bowling Green. That don't really matter. The point I'm making is tough loss for TSU, bro. Very tough loss. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Tennessee State is a blue blood HBCU. It's he's leaving the program in better shape than he found it, I believe. But
Mac is correct.
The question is what does Tennessee State want to do? Do they hire someone from the staff, or does his staff? I don't think none of them. No. If I'm on his staff, I think they're gonna try to go with him, right? Maybe they try to hire someone from.
I heard one report the AD is running it right now. He's the coach.
The who?
AD.
That's real.
Yeah, I heard he's in the room right now.
The portal opens up April, the back end of April. It's gonna be ugly, bro. Look, if they got something up there, you know, we got a little something. We hey, look.
They keep a big offensive line now.
I know our coaches. We got some good coaches, man, that can recruit. And we had a young brother that committed to them that we was recruiting. And there's an opportunity for us to possibly swoop back. I don't know if we would take him after he didn't choose us. You know, we got too much pride. And I don't mean that in no bad way. That's the W.C. Gordon. That's Big Daddy era. I recruit you and you pick somebody else, I ain't coming back. You ain't really want me to begin with. So the AD is the interim head. Wow. So that means they got to try to. That's just a stopgap, bro. To stop the bleeding. But this is tough, TD, man. It's March, bro, and it should be spring ball happening right now. Damn, he left in the middle of spring. But I mean, if you're gonna leave, I guess, bro. You know, the portal opens back up in April, so they got another opportunity. There's over 8,000 kids in the portal, man. So you can get some talent out of there. But they gotta hurry up and hire somebody and get some stability in there pretty quickly. Any reports on how soon they're looking to move forward with a coach? Because I hadn't followed it. I just saw Eddie George leaving, and that was it.
AD is interim right now.
Damn, that hurt, bro.
Hey,
go Big Blue, huh? Go ahead, bro. Speak to it.
Well, I want to say this. First of all, let me take my non-weighing hat off to
there's some good coaches out there.
Eddie George, man. Much respect. He did it the right way. He did it the classy way. He did it a respectable way. I think what you said is a huge factor. Watching some of the interviews that I've seen him on, the way he speak of the program, the way he going by building the program, I'm not going to say that he was he may not be just overzealous and just leaving. I think this opportunity may have presented itself, and with the finances and the recruitment and the things that's going on, he just probably took the opportunity. It just became a situation where he couldn't pass the opportunity up.
I think he was hunting to get the hell out of there, bro.
It definitely, if you take the stands that he was speaking on when he never initially wanted to come in, he never wanted to be a coach. He was sought after.
They did say that, but to go 9-4?
Yeah, and then play Montana. I mean, he built that program, and then he played us.
Man,
he played us tough the last time we played them at the Heritage Bowl with Prime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then they did some good stuff. Eddie George knew what he increased his salary by a lot. Well, he was making $400,000. I know he was getting paid $400,000 from what I remember, but not sure what his new salary would be. But I think he's gonna do well. In this new era of football, man, with revenue sharing and stuff like that, you're gonna see a lot of possible coaches trying to move up to get a hold of some of that money, man. It's a lot of money out there, and it's not necessarily just from that standpoint. You got coaches that can elevate in that space and do some good thing. I think he was trying to get up, but there are some good coaches out there. Let's just be real. You got Fred McNair out there who has ties. His brother played in Nashville, obviously, legendary great Steve McNair. I mean, throw his name in the hat. I know some just from a SWAC standpoint. What about Vincent Dancy? Vincent Dancy leaves Colorado, goes to Mississippi State.
He hadn't been there. He hadn't even, the grad. I mean, he ain't been there to, do anything. He just what?
No. Point. I'm just throwing names. I'm just saying, there are some coaches out there that you can, and I'm talking about. What about Coach Flea? He's a head coach in the MEAC. Howard, coached on Jack State staff, went to Colorado. Not there right now. It's a lot of coaches out there that's available, man, that they can go and hunt for.
Hopefully not over there anymore.
Not this year.
Okay.
So, I'm pretty sure. But let me say this, though. Let me throw this out there. Don't be shocked if they go the same route. So you got a resource-strapped HBCU that's coming off a really good year. They've the stability in the program. What about some other NFL former players? Why not say, okay, if I give you this opportunity for you to be a first-time coach, our program got Eddie George elevated to the FBS ranks. We can do the same for you, but we'll give you an opportunity, but you got to come in with resources.
But how cool is it, if I'm not mistaken, that Bowling Green coach get elevated to the NFL?
Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. So he get elevated to the NFL. So they were looking for a coach, and they say with a lot of Ohio Tides, people backing him. Eddie George was brought up, so that's how they ain't working. Matter of fact, the Bowling Green coach, I think he went to Philly, man. Out of all places, he went to Philly. Quarterbacks coach.
Opportunities, man. Got to strike while the iron is hot, and his hot was.
Man, I hope that ain't. No use.
Hey, man, there's some coaches out there, man. There's some coaches out there. I need to take that dude out the gulag so he can put the same comment that he be copying and pasting every chat. Let him post it a few more times. Explain why. Explain why.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. We're gonna do a hot seat. We're gonna do a Coaches on the Hot Seat show coming up soon, man. The SWAC hot seat. Well, it's gonna be some jobs open in the SWAC after this next season. Watch.
Well, man, I wish him well. Like I said, I like the way he went by doing. He handled his business.
Very quiet and professional.
Very quiet and professional. He had that one thing, I guess a couple years ago where he made some statements, but he's always keeping the real on his end. So much respect to him. So it should work out.
I don't understand. I don't understand this. I do understand it, but I don't understand it. I just need so TD. My Raiders went out there and traded for Geno Smith.
I absolutely love it.
I know. Let me tell you something, bro. If Shador is available and them folk don't draft Shador at 6, bro, I never root for the Raiders in life again. I'm dead serious, bro.
Hey, you already
is on the line, dog.
You already used to that orange and blue anyway.
Let me tell you something. Let that boy be available at 6 and we stick with Geno. Boy, I'm out. You ain't gonna do that to me.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. I understand Geno was doing okay in Seattle. Seattle you saw what they just did. They just blew their whole roster up.
Man, I hope we got DK, but
yeah, DK Pittsburgh Steelers now. Interesting. And Justin Fields just went to the Jets. So, but no, man, how they doing? Shador this is weird to me, man. I mean, it's weird energy. It's like they frown on I don't know, man. It's interesting. I think it's much to do about nothing, but we're gonna see because I'm seeing him fall out of the top 10 in all the mock drafts, bro. That's strange. Maybe somebody's just laying low, hoping that he falls. They don't have to make no trade. I really do think we're gonna take Shador at 6. I think we playing possum. And you get a Geno because I'm gonna give you a scenario. All right, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. Y'all remember Pete Carroll I remember when Pete Carroll was the head coach for the Seahawks, right? Remember what he did, TD?
Trying to get Russ.
Who was his quarterback before he drafted Russ? Just signed him. Young black brother, rest in peace. SWAC quarterback, Boris Jackson.
Boris Jackson?
Yep. And he was projected to be coming into there to be the starter. So you bring him in. He's supposed to start. You go get this rookie quarterback. And Russ actually won the quarterback competition during that offseason, during the camp. And he wound up starting Russ over Tavares. And I wouldn't be shocked if the plan is to bring Geno in and let Geno be a NFL mentor to Shedeur. So if Shedeur isn't what they say he is, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Boy, if Shedeur if he goes to the Saints, oh yeah, I'm transferring to the Saints because I rock with the Saints, but I ain't an honorary Saints fan just because of proxy. But it's Matt Flynn. It was Matt Flynn. My mistake. I said Tavares Jackson. I stood. Thank you for the correct. It was Matt Flynn. That was the offseason that they paid Matt Flynn that big ass offseason contract. That is correct. That is very correct. They brought Tavares Jackson in as a backup. That's my mistake. I said Tavares Jackson. $35 million Ken for Geno. That ain't no money for no quarterback, bro. You saw what they just gave Josh Allen, didn't
he? Yeah, but he said it's Geno. I know what he's saying.
How many years was Geno's contract, bro? I need to look at this now, bro. Y'all got me nervous now. TD finna be happy, bro.
Nah, man. Hey, look, I'm concerned with what's going on in Colorado. Matter of fact, now he already in Colorado. I know we got a rookie, but hey, what Coach had to say? You get a lot of talent there and push the room. They're going up the street, bro.
I'm just trying to see the contract numbers, bro. Because we still talking about Shedeur. What did he just sign for, bro? What the hell did he just do?
It did pop up on mine at one time. All right, my goodness. Hey, you're going up the street.
It said Geno Smith trade may explain how this deal changes the rated draft plan potential to pick Shedeur. Man, I don't care about what them folk talking about. Man, they say they'll bypass a quarterback at 6. No, dog. What is this deal, bro? Somebody tell me what his deal is. So I don't get lost in this. They signed him when they traded him. I'm sure you got a contract, right? All right, let me just put Geno Smith contract. I'm done, y'all. I'm just hold on just a second. I'm feeling. The hell is the contract? Oh, so he's still on contract. Dang. Ain't no way we getting stuck with Geno like that, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I'm going wherever Shedeur go, bro. This is over. I ain't doing this. He performed under 3 years, but he never quite replicated the same. So he must be. I don't know. I don't care, bro. They better draft Shedeur, dog.
Hey, Ken. Last question I have. Get out of here. So the players were home for spring break, or they still going? They still practicing, or
some of them went home. I mean, I'm pretty sure. It's unofficial now. 3 years, $75 million. That was. Did he sign that before that though? That was like in 2023.
No, that he signed in 2023.
So I mean, on his last year, his deals. That's a 1 year, $31 million. I ain't mad about that. It is Vegas. Give him 31 for 1 year. I just need him gone after the 1 year. Let's just do. This is the person. People thinking that just because they did this with Geno is familiar with Pete Carroll. You go in and get you a safety blanket because you're going to bring in Shedeur. I'm telling you, Tom Brady is going to draft Shedeur Sanders to the Raiders. And y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going to be the happiest Raiders fan on earth with an F. Guys, y'all, man, don't mess this up, man. Don't mess this up, man. Do not mess this up. That's all I got. I know TD gonna be happy though.
I'm not laughing at your pain. I'm tickled.
Man, you send me a Geno Smith jersey, man. I'm gonna put it on the under my car and change the oil and lay on it. Bro, Lockett coming to the Raiders now. I take Tyler Lockett though. I take Tyler Lockett. But you gotta you let go of Gardner Minshew. Thank goodness. Is Aiden O'Connell gone too? Please let him be gone. See, the team was terrible, bro. Let's be real. The team was terrible. I mean, we re-signed Max to a lot of money. We're bringing in some good, decent free agent pieces. But nah, bro, we got to have a quarterback. And Geno is not – man, Geno 35, bro. I think Geno is your transitional piece. Just like they brought in Kirk Cousins to Atlanta and drafted who?
The kid out of Washington.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Boy, y'all, listen, y'all. I'm going to be streaming. I got to go live, bro, for the first round of the draft, dog. I'm going to lose it. I'm just going to stream just for the Raiders pick. After that, I'm going to turn it off. Yeah, Michael Penny Jr. That I knew. Bro, listen, man. If we have, listen, all right.
Hey, I told you, he already in Colorado. I mean, just go walk the street. All you need is a U-Haul.
TD, I'm coming to the Broncos, dog. If Shador go to the Broncos, they wouldn't do that because they got.
Man, we got Bo Nix out there.
Y'all ain't gonna do that. Bo Nix had a good year.
Yeah, we have Bo Nix out there.
Y'all need other pieces because y'all right there. Y'all right there.
But anyway, man, hey, it's good.
It's good, man. Family, appreciate y'all. We'll be live again on Wednesday, and then we probably won't be live on Friday. We'll do that for a little while, so you guys can get your Fridays back. But it's been a pleasure, man, to sit on, testing out this stuff, and we'll see how it goes, man. But y'all come up, man. We're gonna have a good conversation on Wednesday, and then we'll talk a little basketball because our men play on Wednesday. So hopefully, when we wait a minute, let me go back to some TV. Hold on just a second. What time they play? 8:30 Eastern. That'd be good.
We play at 8. What? Yeah, no,
8:30. So that means 8:30 be 5:30 my time. Be by the time we go live, we'll be watching the tail end of it. So we'll know.
On the 12th?
That's Wednesday.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, we'll talk about the background. Looks good. Yeah, I'm rocking the regular background. It ain't no. Yes, he did 3 years, $12 million. What y'all talking about? Man, leave me alone about that Geno stuff, bro. I'm okay with Geno for a year, bro. I can't tolerate him after. I just think Geno is going to be the safety blanket for Shador. That's what makes sense to me. You go get a Geno he's a great value pick. When I say great value, I mean like the grocery brand. He's a great value pick. He's serviceable.
That's right. Sometimes you got to encourage yourself, brother.
I need two, man. Give me Shador. I don't know why they killing my boy character like that, man. He's a good kid, man. That boy, he just rich. Yeah. They hating on him, man. I hating on him because he got a bag.
Yes, see, Marquise Bell. Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, Marquise Bell. Congratulations, man. Hey, man, shout out EA. There you go. Man, that's dope, bro. I saw that, man, and I was so hell, I was proud like he was a Tiger, man. I said, man, that's dope, bro. Because we got a chance to meet Marquise when we went to the was it Legacy Bowl we saw him at? No, he went to the where was he at? Shrine Bowl. What was it?
Marquise Bell?
Was he Senior Bowl? Where the hell was Marquise? I seen him somewhere.
You had well, you went to the PA and you went to the
no, it was the NFL PA Collegiate Bowl.
Right.
That's where I seen him at. Great kid, man. Super cool, man. He was at the Senior Bowl. He didn't go to the PA Collegiate Bowl. Anyway,
you said that the recent. Yeah, I if you say you saw him, he had to be one of those.
That's right. Listen, also, we're gonna touch on the IHL conversation as well on Wednesday, man. We'll talk about that on Wednesday. We got to go now. We running out of time, but listen, but yeah, I saw that, man. Shout out to Marquise Bell, man. 3 years, $12 million. Man, that's outstanding, bro. To come from an undrafted free agent, and he made that squad, man. Is Isaiah Land up next? Hopefully Land can get a new contract. James Houston, Zay Bolden. Man, these guys got to keep staying in the league, man. Stay in the league, keep representing, keep putting on for the HBCU guys, man. And we're gonna get a new crop of them coming in. Big Carson Vincent gonna get drafted.
The kid, the other kid from South Carolina was playing with the Rams, the DB. Yeah.
Oh, the Kobe Durant balling, bro. And Xavier Smith is playing for the Rams as well, the wide receiver fam.
Yeah.
So fam got a few players in the league right now, man, doing pretty good over the past few seasons. But it's great to see that when you see those Millies, it just goes to show you that I know they're gonna be talking about the lowest of 7 hills or whatever, however it go. You can come to the fam and get a opportunity to play at the next level.
Yeah, we'll be meeting me in the middle. But anyway,
but congratulations to him, man. Appreciate y'all tonight, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit subscribe. Listen, if you're watching from Twitter, I did add Twitter later to the stream. So if you're watching from Twitter, go over to the YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button so you can get and turn your notification bell on. So when we go live, it'll let you know that we're going live and you come join us, man. So hey, we appreciate y'all, man. As always, Tia Dilworth.
Go Tigers.
Peace out, everybody.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
What kind of sandwiches?
I got McAllister deli sandwich.
So listen, Tiger Nation, we finna work on these McAllister deli sandwiches. Hey, this True Thompson. True, you gotta get a word for Tiger Nation, man, so we get one of these sandwiches, bro. I love y'all. Do y'all love? Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate